No one exactly looks forward to something like a delay at the airport, but some are necessary, especially when that can involve Mother Nature, and that can be at times problematic. KX News' William Albert shows us what workers at the Minot International Airport have been doing to try and make their runways a little safer when the weather takes over.
Making air travel safer and more efficient. That's what the Minot International Airport hopes will be the outcome of the completion of the Wildlife Hazard Removal Project. The project, which began back in June, is a three-phase project spanning more than 50 acres of the airport, aiming to remove the wetlands surrounding the airport's runway that could become a safety hazard for air traffic due to the many animals the wetlands attract. Airport Director Jennifer Ekman says before plans for the project were put together, the airport would see many different types of wildlife.
That particular plan identified the need to eliminate the wetlands, which become bird and wildlife attractions for, everything from ground squirrels to deer to, we've even had moose at the airport, to the birds. Obviously, the birds are a big issue.
While construction started in the summer, plans for the project were developed in 2018. Ekman says the process to get the project moving was a long but thorough one.
Through the course of the design work, we also have to get permission from the Army Corps of Engineers to actually, to mitigate wetlands, you have to buy wetlands in the watershed and stuff like that. And so that usually takes a couple of years to provide the justification and everything.
According to Ekman, one of the goals of this project was to improve the overall drainage of the airport. Standing water can not only attract animals, but in the winter months it can become potentially hazardous.
Standing water, depending on where it is, can have the effect of, in the winter freeze-thaw cycle, it can actually have the potential of destroying some of your infrastructure.
However, Ekman says the project will benefit both the flying public as well as airport staff and hopefully prevent unnecessary delays.
An aircraft strikes an animal or strikes a bird, they are required to do certain, maintenance checks and things like that to make sure that it doesn't have an operational impact on the aircraft. And therefore, if it has damaged the aircraft won't fly until it's been repaired and fixed, and that can cause significant delays if you're the particular passenger on that particular airplane.
Making the trip home a safe one. In Minot for KX News, I'm William Albert.
The costs for that wildlife hazard removal project are around $9.3 million. 90% of that is federally funded, and the remaining 10% is coming from the North Dakota Aeronautics Commission, as well as the airport's capital budget. The project is expected to be finished late next month.